Hey everyone, it's Psychic D. Welcome to another week of psychic insight and guidance delivered directly from Spirit, because at the end of the day, they know who we are as individuals and what we need. So this insight is going to focus on the week beginning the 20th to the 27th. Because I am a psychic and Spirit know what we need, something may come up beyond that. Something may come up with something that we need to deal with now. It's going to be different for everybody. So please remember, this is a mass conscious guidance reading. If the information that comes out, it's going to be very general. So if it doesn't make sense to you, please leave it alone. Don't try to make it fit. At the end of the day, I am a reader that only tries to tell you the good stuff. My specialty is personal development, so I like to tell you the good stuff, place those positive seeds of thought, place those positive possibilities into your vibration. And then the guidance that I receive from Spirit, which comes to me in blocks of thought, which I translate into verbal communication with you guys. Hopefully that will help you create any of the shifts and changes that you need to move forward. So please know that I am going in for surgery tomorrow. I do not know what they're going to do, where they're going to go or whatever. I'm positive that it'll go well and I'll be bouncing back before no time. But at this current point in time, I can't take any bookings until I get all that sorted out. But please feel free to still join my social media pages. All the links will be down below. It would be great to have you. And if you are interested, I've just developed a 30-day life reset group. It's basically anybody who has a real strong desire to create some change in their life. You can come and join the group. You can start your 30-day reset at any time. All we're doing is we're going to do a little bit of a self-reflection on our own life and have a look at the changes that we need to make and make those little changes and create a 30-day reboot. Pretty much it's something that you just choose to do for the next 30 days. Like for mine, for example, I'm going to be getting up at 5 o'clock and spending an hour doing my own work. So I'm not doing anything in particular. I have a massive list of daily practices that I know that I and you can do. I will be posting that in the group in the coming week. But I will be filling 1 hour every morning committed to my own personal development, to my own manifestations. I'm just creating a morning routine for myself because Dan's not a very big morning person. So fingers crossed, there are a lot of lovely people over there. So it's just basically a support group. If you want to join, I'll put that link in down below as well. All I ask that if that you do come over there is that you are coming in to receive the support and to give the support. It's not a big dumping ground for people's woes in life, and it's not a space to bring anybody else down. It is a personal development group, so if you want to get amongst that, you are more than welcome to. Spirit already flipping cards, so I'm going to get straight into it today. Please know, once again, this guidance is general. The predictions are general as well. But if it happens to you, and thank you to everyone who comes back and validates that what I have said in these videos has come true for you, thank you so much. That's bloody awesome. That's why I get on here and do what I do. And at the end of the day, I just love putting people in a space and a vibration of expectancy, because we should all expect better health, wealth and prosperity in our lives. So the first card we got today is Thinker. So the Thinker card. So the message I actually get with this card is two things. It's either time for you to sit down and have a think about what direction you want your life to go in, or it could be that you're thinking about it a little bit too much and it's time to put a plan in place or to take some action of some sort. Obviously, the following cards will tell what story this is. But it's up to you to place where you are in this scenario. So, are you someone that needs to get out of your head more and get into your heart and create a plan? Or they just said to me, think of something new. So maybe some of you may have to come up with a new way of doing things as well. So we've got, time to go. So some of you are thinking about moving forward or moving away from people's, places, things that are no longer serving you. This is very Mercury retrograde. It finishes next week. So I do hope that you are feeling a little bit more better and brighter within yourself as a mass conscious energy anyway. But it is time to go. So once again, this week, if you haven't already done so, please know that it's time to move forward with your ideas. Stop thinking about it, start doing it. or start thinking about what you need to do so you can move forward a little bit more fearlessly. We've also got the co-create card. So it is time to shack up and line up with people who can help you move forward in some way. So this could be a therapist if you have some underlying issues that you just can't work through. This could be business associates. So if you are sort of like myself and you work for yourself, you may want to get amongst the community and start co-creating or collaborating with other people just to get that momentum going up. I've got a feeling that if you have been going very solo, that you are going, this could also mean relationships as well, they just said. So if you have been going solo and you have been a little bit of an introvert, maybe now's the time to start co-creating with others and not being so reclusive, if you know what I mean. I am a very loud, obnoxious person sometimes, but I'm actually by nature, I hate being in front of the camera. I'm actually quite an introverted person, even though I'm loud and proud and all that sort of stuff. So even for myself, I would take that message, and if that's yourself, is to step out and start doing things with others a little bit more, start co-creating. Yep, so we've got chop wood, which some of you have been led into the work. So if you have been thinking, I seem to get this a lot over my Mass Conscious, when I offer these Mass Conscious on the Spiritual Events Directory page, or on here on YouTube, or on my Facebook page. I'm getting this a lot of this for business and work and career. It's kind of like if you've been thinking of making a career change or a business change, or you want to start turn your hobby into a business, something of that nature. Stop thinking about it and start doing it. Stop thinking about it, create a plan, because I see a lot of abundance and prosperity attached to this. The world is calling out for people who offer really, really good service. So maybe the time to go is it's a time to release the old job or the limiting beliefs that you can't sort of be self-employed, or you can't do it. I just feel like this is a very solo sort of energy that I'm reading for. So I think it's more so the small business owners, entrepreneurs, those who want to break through the 9 to 5 and actually have more of a freedom-based lifestyle. That's probably just for you. But just know that, you know, sometimes you don't have to go it alone. It's time to start trusting others, and it's time to co-create with others. So if this is you, you're about to step into an energy where you're going to get stuck into work. So this may be just work on your own personal development. It could be work within your career. It could be making your relationship sector work in your favor a little bit more. It's going to be different for everybody. But chop wood to me means it's time to get busy. Time to chop, chop. They keep saying chop, chop. Yeah, I've got a feeling the energies that I'm reading for have cleaned up a lot of the residual energy. So if you have been putting in the work and you are becoming more of a deliberate creator, and you have made these little changes in your life and stuff, I can see that you guys are going to have a very positive outcome come in the next couple of weeks because of this work that you've done. I don't think we all get the acknowledgement and the praise, and you know, we shouldn't live to receive that. That shouldn't be our drive to make this change. But I've just got a feeling that some of us are going to get that acknowledgement and just the pat on the back from people, just to acknowledge that, you know, we have shifted out of one vibration into another, and that we are getting a little bit more successful and stuff. So I hope you are open to receive some compliments and some pats on the back and stuff. Spirit are doing it for you anyway. They're very proud of you, because that's what your life's all about. It's about growing, learning, expanding. You know, knowledge is power. So keep up the great work. It is going to pay off. Yes, we've got a message in a bottle. So this comes up in all Mass Conscious readings as well. So you can expect some communication. This may be expected or unexpected. I've got a feeling that it may come from a distance. So maybe someone you haven't spoken to for a long while, or they may live at a fair distance from you. But there is a message coming in that's going to really serve your purpose. It's going to help you get out of that thinking mind and into the doing. So that's going to be different for everybody as well. But I think it's going to bring you some closure one way or another. It's going to bring you some closure. So the information or the communication you're going to receive, it's just going to confirm for you that you made the right decision maybe 3 or 4 years ago to get rid of that person, or step out of that job, or do whatever. Or it may actually bring people closer together and start co-creating again. It's going to be different for everybody, but this is the joys of Mercury retrograde, everybody. You've got to be at the best possible version of yourself at the highest vibe, which means the happiest you can be, the most confident, the most resilient, all that sort of stuff. So when anything from the past ever does come back or opportunities arise for you in the future, you can sit there with hand on heart and say, no, I'm sorry, but that doesn't serve my purpose. I don't see a future here. Or yes, that's my next best logical step. I will take that opportunity, whatever it is for you. But it's about make sure you go within and make sure that it serves your purpose, so to speak. So expect some unexpected or expected communications from around the place. We've got a change in the wind, and it is so bloody windy out here today. So that's nice. So there is definitely a change coming for the majority of you who are watching this. I read energy and I read for the mass conscious energy. So at the end of the day, if you're a subscriber and you're a regular commenter, or you haven't subscribed but you do come back and watch this regularly, or you follow my social medias, this is typically for you because I'm reading the energies of the vibrations that put energetic input into this channel. So please, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe and share. I'm not one to sit there and beg people to like what I do or to follow me or anything like that. But at the end of the day, if you really want some true blue guidance from spirit and you want your energy to be included in this each week, then it's important that you do that. But please know that a change is in the wind. Some of you are going to turn a new leaf. Some of you are going to go out of your thinking mind and step more into your heart mind. Some of you, your hard work is going to pay off. So whatever you have, some of you may also receive some unexpected communication from someone you haven't heard from for a while, or from somebody who lives at a distance from you. This can be family, friends, or anybody. It can, like I say, I'm reading generally, but as soon as I say these words, you intuitively know what I'm referring to. So change is coming anyway. They just told me what's that saying? A leopard never changes its spots or something. I just want to say, just be really mindful, because I feel like there are some leopards out there that have changed their spots. So if this is a person that comes back from the past, this person may have changed. So hear them out, just stay general, but just make sure that what they're offering you and what they're providing you and how they're making you feel is in alignment with how you feel and where you're going in the future. And, you just use your discernment. Some leopards won't change their spots and you'll know about it. But because everyone's ascending at a different rate, we just don't want you to go back to the past because it's comfortable and it's expected. So you can expect what kind of behaviour you're going to get from them. Please don't do that. Please know that, look, we got serendipity. Yeah, there's magic in the air, hey. So if you're seeking romance, if you're seeking abundance, if you're seeking just companionship, if you're wanting to take that love that you have for a business or a hobby or something of that and turn it into something else, please know that the time is right for that. Spirit working in your favour. It's a very lucky time, they just said. So, I would say an affirmation for next week, the 20th to 27th. So from this moment on, you could just walk around all day and going, I feel lucky. Geez, I feel lucky. I'm so lucky, so lucky. I think there was a song that went like that. But anyway, your luck is because there's a change in the wind, your luck is going to change. So just make sure that you're going with this wind of luck and change and not settling for anything from the past that may try to hold you back or keep you stagnant or anything of that nature. I like it. Whatever it is, I really like it. And I feel like what I love as a reader, the energy is very soft. So what I think is really good is that sometimes when I'm reading something, I feel like it's a very abrupt kind of energy, abrupt change or abrupt communication or but I'm not feeling that this time. It was probably about a month or so ago, but this time I don't. I just feel like it's very soft. I feel like I'm floating my way in. So if you are someone that has been going with the flow and following your intuition and just doing what you can each day and have been making little daily practices and sticking to them for yourself and all that sort of stuff, this is where this serendipity and this luck and this positive communication and this love and this career change and the abundance attached to work is going to flow in for you. August is highlighted for karmic rewards. So if that's you, July, August, definitely, because it depends on where you are. We've got loyal heart. So once again, over the next coming week, I feel like a lot of you will realign or align with new love. I feel like I want to say I'm smarter, I'm wiser now. Please forgive me, I've changed. So this must be this communication card that I've got here. It's going to be different for everybody, but you once again need to use your own discernment. It's that leopard some leopards haven't changed their spots. Some leopards have changed their spots. So you, I'd love to say book in for a reading and see if that's your person, but I can't quite say that because I don't know what's going to happen next week. But you'll know. Please trust your intuition. Please know that if you're just, whether that person's in alignment with where you're going and what you're doing. Oh, fabulous. If you go back to my spiritual events directory live, it is shared on my Facebook page as well. It's coming out. Look at this. We've got a regeneration. So we are stepping out of the old and into the new. We are regenerating ourselves. So please look after your health, your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, all of those. Make sure that they're in alignment. I honestly have a strong feeling that I'm reading for the doers in the world. They're ones that are actually applying certain changes in their life. Doesn't matter how small or how big, you do it at your own pace because that's how you'll become successful. But please know that this regeneration is happening. They're telling me actually it's happening on a cellular level. So if you have been feeling a little bit unwell on a physical sense, and I don't usually like doing medical or legal things, predictions or whatever, but they're telling me that on a cell level or a soul level or whatever, there is this regeneration. It's kind of like, they just pointed it to me at my water, and I'll have some now, but they just told me the importance of hydration. I think a lot of you may be a bit dehydrated, which is creating some sort of brain fog and lethargy. Something of that nature. So please keep hydrated and juicing. Try to get some of those micronutrients and that through juicing and stuff, because look at that, you got your new life coming. Here we go. July, August, my friends. I cannot wait to see what pops out the other side for all of us with this. Obviously, your new life will be the life that you've created for yourself. So it's going to be individual to you. But if I was you and you are creating it and you've got your vision boards done and you've got your plan of attack, so to speak, in your vibration, and you're saying positive things and talking these things into being, they're coming. They're coming. No ifs, no buts. New life awaits you. So once again, it's a very nice, soft, subtle change. And when it just unfolds naturally, you just really get to enjoy the process rather than having such an abrupt, I'm here 1 minute and then I'm there the next sort of thing. I love it. I love it. Please believe in divine magic and divine guidance because it's around you now. So we are just tidying up loose ends over the next week until this Mercury retrogrades royally stuffs up. I kind of like the Mercury retrogrades because I am a big personal developer. I love growing and expanding and learning new things about myself, and I am one that takes ownership of my own bullshit and I replace it. I do the work as well. Like I'm not perfect, but yeah, I love it. I just couldn't do anything different. Okay, so we'll get into some tarots now. So Spirit, can you give me something in the tarot just to back up these? The cards I just used are the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. A lot of people ask me what cards I use. This is by Colette Baron Reid. I absolutely love these. I usually use them in Monology, as you probably know, but I stopped doing that because we all know where we are universally at the moment with this Mercury retrograde. I wanted to get us into some juicy stuff. So lots of changes coming about for a lot of people. There we go. We've got the Five of Pentacles. Fuck, I can't get the camera right, eh? This is about you creating your own wealth and abundance. Once again, walking away. I got a feeling this is a move card. That's just how I feel. I feel like a lot of you may be moving location, moving away from people's places, things that no longer serve you. You're following your intuition. You've been divinely guided. But what I feel like with this card, and once again, I don't read the tarot card meaning. I read what Spirit give me intuitively, and I feel like I feel like I'm going to have a shift in my location. That's how I feel. So if you do want to move, I don't even think this is a short move. I don't even feel like I'm moving from one suburb to another. I actually feel like I'm making a big move, a big transition, moving overseas or moving interstate, making a big move. If that's you, and this is very particular actually, if that's you, please know that the money and the resources are going to come in for you to do that. So stay in your expectant mode for that. Yeah, look at this, Four of Pentacles. Here's that work energy. Some of you, and because we got this card and the co-create card, some of you may be aligning with other people who do a similar thing. This is a very collaborative card, or it can also mean that we're in the page energy, which is very early stage. This is not the page card, but we're in the page energy, which is very early stage. So if you need support, please get it. I feel like a majority of you are stepping out of an apprentice sort of energy. So that's sort of like, apprentice is just learning, just learning the skills and all that. I feel like a lot of you are stepping out of that apprentice energy, and you're going to start stepping more into your leadership role, into your personal power. You're going to start putting your ideas, thoughts, and that out there, so to speak. I feel like I'm approaching people. And when you do that, the consequence of that is this abundance. So if you are putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into creating your wealth in your wealth sector, please know that that's going to pay off for you. Some of you may need to move to do that. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune, baby. End of cycle, start of new ones. Everyone's at their own pace, but I think the people that I'm reading for, the majority, I would even say 85% of you, are ending this cycle, whether it's a karmic or just an overall life cycle, and you are stepping into the new. The grass is green on the other side for you. Still a little bit of energetic work to do. Just, make sure that you're feeling as upbeat and high vibe as you can. Get out there, have a bit of fun, have a bit of a play. You don't have to be in that thinking mind all the time and have your brain do the work for you. At the end of the day, your brain is only there to protect you. It's just to keep your organs alive and stuff. Where you want to work is from your heart space. Spirit are saying that some of you may have to do some chakra work on your heart, for lack of better human words. But I would do a whole chakra alignment. You can jump on YouTube and find meditations that will help you do that. So there's definitely step out of this and into your heart more. So we may have to let the guard down that's around our heart a little bit. Here's the stability and security coming. Some of you may even be getting married. So some of you may be proposed to. Some of you may be putting a down payment on a house, or investing in something for yourself that has the potential to reap rewards at the end of it. It's going to be different for everybody, but please know that I see you being very successful. They're dropping gold coins and money and all that in front of me, and obviously you place your own value. Some people believe that they just want another $100 a week, and some people want $1 million. So the value is going to be representative of where you are vibrationally, but please know that there is an increased stability and security coming, and there's contract signings. Please don't do anything at least for the next week and a half, 2 weeks. If it's meant to be, it'll still be there at the end of it. Just be very mindful of signing any contracts in this energy, because I am still seeing as a psychic reader that there's still a lot of illusions coming for people. It's kind of like people who promise you the world and they never deliver, they promise you the world and deliver you a nightmare, that kind of thing. So just be very, very mindful. Depends where you are. But at the end of the day, for the majority, you are going to get some security and stability. Yep, look at this, new opportunities, new ways of being, new life. Please, if you do follow me, jump in my 30-day life reset. You can start at any time. I'm starting either Monday or Tuesday myself. Everybody's in there. We're all doing it at our own pace. There's no right or wrong. It's totally unconditional and non-judgmental. It's just about you stepping up, going, you know what, I need some support. I want someone to sort of give me a bit of a nudge when I'm feeling like I just can't do it anymore. All that sort of stuff, because this is the opportunity you don't want to miss out on. What you're asking for is coming about for sure. We've got the Page of Swords. So some of you, once again, are just starting out to cut out the bullshit and all that sort of stuff. We would like you to speed this up a little bit, because we want you to have all this good stuff, but we can't speed up your momentum. I just got a feeling that some of you are going to go on a rampage soon and go, you know what? You may even just look at your house and go, you know what? I'm getting rid of all my material possessions. It's gone. I just want to go back to basic sort of stuff. I really do feel like I'm being stripped of certain things, people, places, things. I just feel like I need to get rid of that to make space for what I want to come in, if that makes sense. So some of you may be intuitively being guided to do that. Yeah, so we got the King of Six of Pentacles. As soon as I turn that card over, I've got a feeling like be mindful of energy vampires. It's kind of like, if you've been hanging around the same sort of people, this can be family, intimate relationships, friends, whatever. I feel like the more positive and glowy and expectant and that I get, those people that I've known for so long, who aren't up to par with me, they're going to come and try and be like an energy vampire and pull me back down to where they are, so they don't lose you, or, there's a consequence to them. So just be very mindful of that. Again, use your discernment. Never drop your energy to anybody. What you want to do is you want to maintain who you are, who you represent, your morals, your values, your goals, your directions, all that personal development stuff. And you want to start attracting people who are in alignment with that. And to be excited about life, all that sort of stuff. So just be mindful. And if you do come into money specifically, so you may have a windfall, because we've got luck is on our side. If you do come into a bit of money or a windfall, or you get a good tax check or whatever, watch out for those little scabs who are going to come along and try to use you for your money. So just be mindful of that. That's probably the only red flag I'm getting in the next week or two in this reading for the mass conscious. Just, you got to either learn to say no, or they're just saying keep it close to your chest, keep it close to your chest. So just be mindful of emotional and energetic vampires and financial vampires, because it's still Mercury retrograde. They're doing their karmic cycle. You'll know if someone's just using you or not. You'll know. So this just backs up what I just said. We've got the Three of Swords. It's time to stop allowing external influences to hurt you and harm you, and take that middle sword out and start cutting out the bullshit. This backs up this card for me. Some of you are just starting to do it. It's just like, you know what? Nah, get staffed. Nah. Just nah. I feel like some of you are going to get your control and your power back. I feel like some of you may have to move. Going back to that move card, I feel like some of you may have to move to make that happen. So actually get out of where you are. So some of you may actually be leaving the family home, so to speak, or you may be leaving the company that you work for, or leaving the actual physical space to make this happen. So a couple more, Spirit. Yep, look at that. We're stepping into the Emperor. We're getting our balls back. Good on yous. Good on yous. Once you start laying down the walls, opening up your heart chakra, listen to your intuition, getting out of your head into your heart more, start trusting and believing in the universe and divine guidance. We've got serendipity, so luck is on your side. Especially with this big opportunity. There's big opportunities coming for everybody, and it's different for who you are. Some of you are going to find love and find those who do have a loyal heart. So if you have trust issues, maybe that's something that you may have to do a heart chakra cleansing on, because we don't want you to miss out on love just because you've been hurt in the past, all that sort of stuff. But a new life is coming anyway, kids. A new life is coming for everybody, and it's going to be exactly how you create it to be. It's going to include exactly what you allow into your life, into your precious space. And because it changes in the wind, it's coming anyway. It's coming in like the wind. It's going to be a natural flow. It's going to be amazing. And a lot of you are going to receive your karmic rewards. Oh, I love it. Very good. So yeah, to wrap this up, I've got the Ten of Wands. Please don't keep yourself in this self-imposed prison. You've got the balls. You've got the energy to do this. You're going to have inspiration. It's going to lead to motivation or whatever, but it's kind of like my thought processes. I'm not good enough. People walk over me. Whatever you say to yourself all the time. Let's see, the boat up there is empty as well. It's so many people are focused on the loss and the lack and the trouble and the worry. If that's you, please find ways or find mentors or coaches or something that will help you. Join groups. Like my group's free. So come join the group. Put yourself in a position where people are going to help you in some way and raise your vibration, because you become a product of your environment. Even if you're just sitting on the sidelines watching what other people are doing, be inspired by them. Don't be jealous of them. Be inspired by them. And get yourself out of this self-imposed prison and get into creative and start creating the life that you desire. Woo! All right, let's grab some oracles just for a little bit of healing to wrap this up. Thank you if you have watched the whole entirety. Please don't forget to like it or leave a comment and subscribe or share or whatever, because it really helps, get me out there, so to speak, and do my job. This comes out every time. But it also gives me back a bit of energy that what I'm doing is serving someone's purpose. So if you have a question on your mind, are things going to change? Whatever question that you've been asking yourself, you know what it is for you. The answer is yes. So please know that your intuition is correct and it's time to take action accordingly. Once again, we'll go back to the beginning. Remember when I said it's time to maybe stop thinking about doing something and actually do it? Could be that as well. We seem to be going round and round in circles on that sense, but tranquility. So please take the time out to rest, regroup, and regather yourself. Yeah, self-care is very important, obviously. I don't even want to touch that because we all know about self-care, the importance of it, and having salt baths and all that sort of jargon. Yep, look, we go out playtime. So if you are struggling at the moment, please know that on a universal spiritual level, your karmic rewards are coming anyway. So spend a bit of time playing. When you play and you release that resistance of maybe looking at the absence of all those things that you want, when you play, you release that resistance. Humans are trained and programmed to believe that if you don't work hard on that, you're being lazy. Like if you want a day in bed or just a day with the kids or something and you're not creating that plan or answering that email or doing something like that, that you're not going to get that client or you're not going to get that job or whatever, it's crap. Have more fun, have more play, because that's what's going to create the miracles and manifestations that you want in your life. It's a really false belief, that one, that you got to basically, not spend time with family and not play and not have fun to get what you want. That's not how alignment works. We have let yourself receive, so make sure that you are open to receive all of this goodness and abundance that's coming in. Big topic in itself, because all the people I've read for this week have trouble receiving. No magic potion for that, I'm afraid, but it's just about remembering and knowing that life is an energy exchange, and just because you give to somebody, it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get the same back from them, but it will come back from somewhere else, because energy is always circulating, money's always circulating, everything, what goes out comes back. What karmically you put out there, karmically you get back. No ifs, no buts. So please, just in that knowing, allow yourself to receive. And to finish it off for today, one more, Spirit. One more. Well, we'll take 3, thanks. Okay, so we've got a new dawn. So there's that change in the wind. Here's this new life. It's coming anyway. Make sure you be transparent and authentic with yourself and only follow what you desire. We've got accept heaven's help. There's a serendipity card. Divine intervention, divine orchestration. The Spirit are trying to get you where you need to go, but you need to take some time out for some much needed self-care, and you need to, what's the other one? Playtime. Yeah, you got to just release the resistance. If that's your only goal for the next 30 days, please just release the resistance. We got the rest card. That pretty much goes with the tranquility card. So take some time out if you need to. Do some meditations and allow the universe to heal you on a cellular level. That could be a 30-day thing that you do. Just say, before I go to bed for 15 minutes, I'm going to put some headphones on, or if you do have a nice quiet room by yourself or whatever, really soak that in and just do that for 30 days. Don't have to do anything else, just do that. Just an idea. All right, guys, I love you so much. Have a great week ahead. Please keep an eye on my social media pages for when I get back and get on and do all that. I'm hoping to program some posts anyway. I love you all so much. I will see you back here next week. If not, on the Spiritual Events directory page next Thursday at 6 o'clock. So I hope to see you there. Have a wonderful week and keep creating. Love you guys. Bye.